Ladies and gentlemen, SideStrafe back with some more World of Tanks, and once again in my Centurion Mark 7/1. Let's see how this day goes, shall we? I'm going to check the minimap, and I noticed that ever since they changed this map, and more so added physics to it, that the big battle is about who controls these mountaintops. And I find that quite annoying, actually, because you end up with most of the team over here. But I'm over here as well. I just want to see how things end up, and I'm lit by this guy, who I'm not going to fire at right now because I'm probably going to miss. Although I don't want to be a target for that GW Panther either. Let's sit back and wait for some proper spotting. What's this guy up to? I mean, you can already see there's at least 3 contacts near the mountains over there. Problem is, if you don't take care of them, they end up causing problems later on. Dang it. Just landed in front of him. Now we're lit, though. Hopefully I don't get nuked by Artie. He's on fire. Probably would have been able to take that, although there was a French tank on him with an autoloader, so... Alright, let's push forward a little bit. Now that most of the firefight has commenced. See if we can get to a decent position here. Yag Tiger 8.8 has already taken some damage. There's nobody really helping this AMX, but I'm not exactly built for mountain climbing. T-29 turret, don't really want to shoot at you. Luckily, that is a pen, no damage. I'm not really finding a good position here. Let's see if I can... I'm worried about that. Okay, so the T-29 wants to hang out, hull down. I think we need to do what that Super Pershing is doing and just flank around. I know I'm looking at that mountain. Not really happy with what's going on over there, but they are managing to get, or should I say they are being held back. Careful. I see, this is where they've got eyes on those tanks. I should have came over here a little earlier, probably. Alrighty then. There we go. Yeah, excuse me. GW Panther is still up. T-95, ugh. Yeah, I was trying to aim for that lower weak spot, but it's hard to hit from this distance. And I really don't want to get hit by him at all. And I wonder what... You see these guys here, the IS-8 and T-29. Well, 29's down. IS-8 is focusing on those front targets. Those guys will handle that AMX, hopefully. I'm going to take a look at this 8.
Enemy armor is hit.
Grab some cover. That thing has really stubborn frontal armor, and there's no point in me even trying to shoot at it most of the time. IS-8's coming back around here, I think. Alright, we've lit him up. He's not looking at us. He's fired his shot. GW Panther's still up, though. Not really anything good to shoot at here. So we'll track him. Back out. Oh, there goes the AMX. Shot fired. IS-8's probably going to fire at the M103. Lower Glacius. 383. A lot of red. Alright. Continue to push towards the base. Use whatever speed we have. Because... Oh, big guns on the hill. Oh, frack. One tracked and one direct hit. Son of a gun. But that should be their load time for a bit. We can close the distance. See what they're looking at. Not sure where they're looking. All right. Oh, he might have a shot. He's got a little area to fire through, but if you think that I'm gonna give you the shot, you're crazy. All right. Is that T20 or T95? Really can't tell what the 34 is looking at this point. We got buildings in front of us as well, so I can't really see yet. There's that weak spot, I believe. Does that 34 see me? Stay there. Alright, people yelling at me about not being able to take the 95 head on. Well, the problem is he's got a friend right next to him. I don't have much of a choice. I can't necessarily flank because he's got protection from the 34. Dang it! Where did my shot go on that one? Shut up, you backseat drivers. He's got backup, you tools. There's nobody here assisting me. I can't flank. Hull down T-34. This game's over. This is about all I can do is play with this T-34. But he's looking right at me. Oh, now he's not.
That's gotta hurt.
I think the T-95 is just trying to kill the cover. We've got a few guys alive, I guess, trying to deal with the threat over there. Alright, 34 is not looking now, and...
We finished him off.
Now it's the T-95. Shot fired. And I'm gonna... Oh, snap. Look at that GW Panther. Why are you not dead? Should have loaded a Hesh round or something.
Enemy vehicle knocked out.
Oh, the T-95. Where's he set up? He's probably set so that, yeah, I can't really get to him. Kind of difficult for me to flank this guy. Game's pretty much over at this point. Yeah, he's slow, but unfortunately, he could probably one-shot me. Let's see if I can... Oh, I don't have gun depression. I can't track him. My gun depression is fracked. Oh, well, whatever. Nothing I can do there. They would have taken me with their other players as well. And all you people chatting, trying to tell people how to play. I don't even care if you weren't talking to me. You know, get bent. Seriously, get bent. I'm getting really tired of the World of Tanks community because, you know, this is a great game and it's being ruined by people. And that's just, that's life for you. That's humanity. My score speaks for itself each and every time. If we sort by experience, I am number one, and that is what matters most. I'm not the best player, nor will I ever be. But for frack's sakes, you people are dead and have done nothing to help the team. Learn how to play. Think before you speak. You know, everybody wants to talk like they know what's going on. And again, maybe they were chatting and talking to somebody else, but I don't even care. I'm really getting tired of the backseat drivers that think they know what they're doing. You're dead. You've contributed nothing. Sometimes maybe, okay, you've got some damage or some kills with you, but otherwise, shut it. I mean, shut it. For frack's sakes, enough is enough. And it's almost like you wish you could just turn off chat. But the only reason that I wouldn't do that is because, well, sometimes you do have people trying to play the game and talk tactics, and you need to help your team out. And it's worth more to keep it up there. So that's that. But wow, you know, it's just, it's really just pathetic sometimes. You see these just immature little spoiled brats that think they know what they're doing. You have a high-tier tank? Well, it's probably because you have a lot of time on your hands, not because you're any good at the game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I think after a while, you know, when you play one game for so long, over and over again, little things do start to get to you, and you kind of just have to shrug them off. That's why I really don't ever let people change the way you play the game. You know, it'll frustrate you. You can rant and rave about it, whatever. But don't let them change how you're going to play. And I always use this analogy. If somebody's tailgating you in a car in real life, and you're driving the appropriate speed limit, you're driving fast enough, you know, you're obeying the law, whatever. Just because somebody's tailgating you, don't drive faster, because that's what they want you to do. It annoys them more to drive the appropriate speed. If they're in a hurry, if they want to go get in a car accident, that's their problem. So it's the same thing in a video game. Don't ever let chat pressure you into doing something stupid. You know, follow your gut instincts, learn to play the game, watch the videos, download the replays, you know, listen to commentary, not just mine, but everybody's, other people as well, because my opinion is just that, my one opinion. You want to check out various commentators and see what they have to say, and then kind of maybe take from each. You know, are there some bad commentators out there? Sure. There's some people that'll tell you, oh, you know, just rush in, do this, and play reckless. You know, got to be careful of that. I'm going to go into the Tiger, and we'll see what we can do with this bad boy. Why not, right? But, I mean, I think that's the thing. It's, you know, video gaming it's psychological as well. And in a way, you know, you can use it as a training tool for life. You can say, hey, you know, I didn't let this pressure get to me in this, you know, and, you know, it's just that that thing that everybody has to deal with. And if you can figure it out, you know, early on, then you're good to go. But it's a game, and just people take these pub matches so seriously. This isn't a tournament. There's no money on the line. You don't have teammates that are gonna, you know, yell at you for making a mistake. You're allowed to do that, even if you're the first tank out. If it was by accident, if you just happen to get nuked by artillery, you know, things happen. Sometimes you end up with a horrible game. You kill nobody, get barely any damage. Sometimes you make a mistake. Even the best players have horrible games. And, you know, that's all there is to it. Because I watch a lot of other players. I watch a lot of replays and live streams and things like that. Even the best, highest rated World of Tanks players have horrible days. And sometimes it's just, in a way, like luck of the dice, you know? It's just you cast the dice and you just get the kind of team that's not going to help you out, or perhaps there's just somebody that's that much better than you on the other team. But, you know, anyway, I didn't really mean for this to turn into a World of Tanks life lesson, but after a while, oh, it's just one of those days where it's like, relax, people. Try to stay alive. Why don't you listen to your own advice and actually not die for a change, instead of waiting to die and then spectating the entire game? And beyond that, I hope most people realize that if you leave the game early, you still get your points. You don't have to sit and spectate. And I find that a lot of people want to spectate and just talk trash, where it's like, don't you have another tank you could be driving? I mean, I spectate games all the time, but it's to educate myself and to perhaps provide feedback if necessary, you know? And that's some French TD action right there, so we know we can't really pen him very well. I don't want to get lit by RDSU 101. Is going to take some shots for me, I guess. Yeah. Well, as we remember, the Tiger is not the best tier 7 in terms of armor on a heavy, so now it's time to switch up locations. Because we poked through there, now we're going to come up on this side here. Because his brain is telling him to look in the same location that we've been in. Now the problem is, this could be risky, although I think he's been tracked right there. Oh, hey, Lion! Yeah, he bailed out. He's like, oh, wait, there's more tanks here. I did not see you, though. Yeah, he wants meat. Now he's looking off the other direction. He's getting nuked by Artie. With that lower Glacius. I have no confidence with this tank, unfortunately, when it comes to actually taking a hit. That's what's gonna get you sometimes. Oh, okay, what was that? What hit me? Left track by a Ferdinand that we don't see. And that's the worst thing that you could run into. Like, if you don't know where they're at, you might as well stop trying to push forward. Let somebody else go first, or come around a different location. Because now he's just sitting there waiting for me to come back again like an idiot. Alright, that's not happening. There's the Ferdy now. Alright, those guys are getting lit from the side. So what we're going to do is come up over this hill perhaps. Our biggest issue in a German tank is lack of gun depression. Yeah, they're getting nuked now. Good job, spotter, whoever did that. Look at this team. This was a good flanking team here. Although we are trying to... There's a few hits. Artillery is coming down on us, so I'm going to keep moving. Yeah, that didn't happen. Alright, now we just push forward. I don't necessarily want to lead a charge here, but... we've got some hostiles at our base. This is not good. And I'm kind of slow. It's at least, it's what, 2? There's the Artie. We need to cap fast. We do have some friendlies that can go back in time.
Target acquired. Where did the target go?
I just want to keep going to try to cap. And I don't want to get hit by this artillery, so I don't want to sit still either. Although I should be able to at least survive a shot.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I'm pretty sure that those two can at least smack them and we can cap. I'm pretty sure. There we go. Good job. Fairly casual game in the Tiger. Wait, did something hit us? Oh, look at that super Pershing. This could actually be a problem with that frontal armor he's got.
We nailed it back.
I know where your weak spots are at. And I'm going to use this guy as a bunker. There's the side scrape. There's that German accuracy. That hit the dirt. Just went right over him, I think. Got all the smoke in my way, but... hitting the dirt again. I think that just went over him. That went into the front turret plate. There's that weak spot again. That's what I'm trying to get at. The other guy's just shooting at his thicker armor. Oh yeah, now you're doing it. Now you're really messing up, and you're gonna get flanked. But we got him. It's nice when you know you can reliably hit those weak points from that kind of range. You know, once again, didn't do so bad. Got some decent damage in there. And if you see what I did there with just a little bit of common sense or psychology, if you're engaging an enemy and he's in front of you and he has a hold down position or the advantage, he's a bigger tank, whatever, don't keep engaging him from the same area. It's like if you were in, let's say you were in a firefight, for example, you pop your head out of a window, the enemy sees you, he fires at you, you take cover. Okay, what's the common thing to do? Are you gonna pop out of the same window? So he thinks, okay, he's gonna lift his head up again and I'm gonna shoot. No, you change windows or go out the other way. You know, I mean, so same thing here. I engaged from one location. Okay, that's enough. He knows I'm here. He's got a bead on me. Time to run and come up from another side. It can buy you valuable seconds because in that case we were dealing with what, a French tank destroyer. He doesn't have a turret. He has to worry about traverse speed. So he has to take the time to turn his entire hull to fire at me from a left shot or wherever side, and then the other guy that was coming up to take my place will then fire at his side hull. So very common sense, you know, tactics here, and that's just the way you got to do it. Again, video games really all about psychological warfare sometimes, and you'll always learn new things every day about how people behave. All right, well, we did Tiger and the Mark 7, which we lost in. Let's see. You know what? I think I'm going to do a battle in my Super Pershing just because I'd like to make some money, and this does a decent job at that. Usually. Mostly. Sometimes. It has the earning potential of the T-34 Premium. It's just that the gun does less damage, but it has a higher rate of fire. So, again, it just depends on what you're engaging. I've had some pretty good games. This thing can be fun. I mean, you can lead a good charge with it. It's hard, though. I remember when the thing first came out, nobody knew where to hit it. Nobody understood how the armor worked on it, and everybody was always aiming for the lower hull. And nothing would happen. But now everybody knows how to kill the thing, and it's not as potent as it used to be. But it is still fun. It has its moments. I mean, if you really want to drop people, you use premium rounds on this gun, but you know, then that kills any money-making potential. All right, one of my least favorite maps still to this day. This is one of those things where it's just kind of, I don't know, luck of the draw. A lot of people want to go up the hill. What do they have? A lot of KV-5s, E-75s. Size up your targets. All right, well, they're lit. Looks like they're going to go for the hill push. Classic.
We've hit them hard.
281. And we no longer have targets. Kind of out in the open here. There's a decent location over here Oh, look at you. KV5, though.
We've just dinged him.
He's a tough cookie. Let me get my armor front, just in case. No dice. I needed to lead him a little bit more. ELC AMX, one of the hardest tanks in the game to hit, if not the hardest. But once you do hit him, it's usually like a tasty treat. KV5s. Yeah, I'm all orange on here. I mean, wow, managed to get him. I wonder if I hit him in the R2 unit. Oh, there's another one. Where are we penning? He's like, what is hitting me? I'm supposed to be unstoppable.
Enemy is hit.
IS, taking some damage.
That one didn't go through.
Yeah, they're backing off. They're like, okay, maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Looks like that one went right through.
It's saying I'm orange, but I'm getting some hits on him. Threw some dirt in his face. Oh, that IS maybe needs one hit. What do we got over here? E75. Let's try to track him.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Because that's a tough target. I'm not even going to bother right now with that. ST1. Or is that I? I don't know. STI, ST1, whatever. I know I have some premium rounds I could use, but we are losing. Let's see. Not really a sniping tank. I'm going to see if I can kind of go where this Lorraine's headed. We are losing this battle, so I don't want to sit in the back and be the last tank left. That's typically what happens. I think I have Sixth Sense on this tank. Why can't I remember? I don't know. It's been a while since I've played it. So I think I'll know if I'm spotted. What I'm going to do is just stick with these guys here. So the next step is usually them rolling down the hill once they think that they've won the game. Who's getting hit? Alright, Lorraine is almost toast. He doesn't want to... I wonder if he got tracked. He's like, I'm in the mighty French Lorraine. I was like, oh wait, you guys don't have armor. And we're lit. Kind of wish I knew why I was lit, though. I'm going to switch to some premiums. That's why I'm lit. Son of a gun, you little roach. I need to get into a hull down position. You're going to use that as cover, aren't you? Alright, let's get to a point where they perhaps can't shoot me in the back. Dang it, I had a shot and I didn't do it. Somebody shot from behind me. Why did I get hit in the back? What the heck? KV-13. Oh, they're at the base. Son of a gun. This game went to... Oh, shut that idiot up at least. Well, that's it. Well, that was a bag of fail. I might as well have just stayed in the main forest at this rate. We're invisible now, but we're losing this anyway. I think that ELC AMX is trying to talk some smack. Guess we're taking some people with us. I think he's mad because I went after him. But if you think about it, of course I went after you. You're the thing lighting up my entire team. I'm going to let you live and be a roach and hit you in my flank with a 90mm main gun? Wake up. I don't even care that I'm blowing premium rounds on these guys. At least throw something at them. I wonder if people understand the concept of logic. I really do sometimes. Like the ELC is like mad at me because I went after him. Oh, yeah, let me just let you live. Okay, no, he's just guys, he's just a little tank. Let him live. It's all right. You know, we've all forgotten that he apparently has a 90mm gun that's actually capable of doing some really nice damage. And the fact that every bit of this tank is made out of aluminum foil except for the reinforced armor at the front. Oh my goodness, please get an education. There should be like a driver's ed course that you have to take before being allowed to play this game. You should have to have a license to play this game, and a lot of games actually. Let's say, okay, you understand basic tanking skills. You have some comprehension of what this tank is about. I mean, my flank is exposed. Of course I'm going to turn around. The worst thing I did there, unfortunately, is in turning around, I exposed my rear towards the hill fire. But again, I had to go after that guy because, well, he was going to shoot me and keep lighting me up. So what else am I going to do? Unbelievable. I don't know. It's been kind of a frustrating day. I think I've lost my patience for certain individuals in this game, and it's just getting to the point where, you know, I'm usually a nice guy, but sometimes it just comes down to being honest, and I am lucky to have a YouTube channel where people can get some feedback. So honestly, if anything, if you get anything out of these videos, let it be that you become a better person, and not even necessarily a better tanker or gamer in terms of skill, but that you become a better human being, you know, because that's what gaming communities are lacking. And World of Tanks, unfortunately, is a prime example, because you have a situation where there's a chat and there's no respawn, and people are going to talk a lot more in a game that has no respawn and it lets them talk. Honestly, you know, really, most games, it's a dead men tell no tales policy, where if you're dead, the people that are live shouldn't be allowed to read the chat. I mean, that's how old games used to go. I mean, it's like, okay, well, it makes sense. I mean, sure, if you're on voice comms, that was the only advantage. But back in the day, you play a game like Rainbow Six, if you were dead, you couldn't talk to your live teammates and tell them where people were. So I've never understood that, and that's one thing that it should be, just in terms of, you know, advantages and whatnot. You know, it just, I mean, sure, in this, you can't really spectate the enemy or anything, and it's kind of like giving advice. And sometimes there are really helpful people there. They're like, look, aim for this part, aim for this machine gun port, aim for the weak spot. So I don't really mind it, but sometimes you just got to let these people go. But today I feel like, you know, I've remained quiet enough, and it's just time to start telling these people off. And even though they probably have no idea who I am, or probably don't even watch my videos, I don't care. You've made a fool of yourself. Enjoy enjoy thousands of people watching you be that fool. So there's that. Anyways, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate all of you actually being part of a really great community, and thank you so much for watching my videos. I just want to throw that out there, because with all the bad out there, there's plenty of good, and I'm fortunate enough to have most of that good subscribed to my channel. So again, thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one.